Hey y'all, it's your girl Miss MJYC and I am back with another video. So in today's video is going to be a little different. I know I have done voiceovers in the past, but today is going to be a little different. I'm going to be doing my makeup, but I'm actually going to be talking about different situations, different topics. I got this video idea from I am Chelsea Janae here on YouTube. I thought it was a good idea because I really don't like to talk while I'm doing my makeup because I feel like it's kind of a distraction for me, and I kind of just like to listen to music and vibe out. But if you are interested in seeing how I got this makeup look and you are interested in some of the topics that I am going to be talking about, make sure you keep on watching. Alright, you guys, so all the products that I'm going to be using are going to be listed down in the description box, and we're just going to get right into it. Okay, you guys, so today, well, first of all, let me say good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is for you. I would like to say good morning, good evening. Yeah, so I've had some things on my mind that I really wanted to kind of vent or get off my chest, if you will. So maybe you guys can help me and chime in on the conversation. I would love it if you guys put your feelings or your thoughts or your experiences down in the comments. But so the first topic that I wanted to touch on was the big M word. I know that there's a lot of controversy on marriage, and I wanted to just talk about it with you guys, share my thoughts and my opinion. This is not going to be like any type of facts. Don't get me wrong, everybody has their own experiences when it comes to marriage, so this is just pretty much my opinion on the subject and how I feel about the subject. So if you guys want to chime in, if you want to voice your opinion, don't hesitate to do that. So I just wanted to say that I feel like marriage is a big responsibility. I feel like it's nothing to play with. And I've just been getting the vibe lately that marriage is not what it used to be. I'm saying that because there's so many scenarios that I can think of, but I just want to say that I feel like marriage is not as important as it has been maybe back in the day, or maybe people do take it as important as they maybe people do take it as seriously as they should. But I just feel like the marriage word has been bounced around so much, and I feel like it's not really, because from my experiences, I know that from my great grandparents and back, marriage was so important. I just feel like marriage was different back then. I just feel like back in the day, marriage was not something that you give up easily, over little petty things. I just feel like so one thing I wanted to say is that I don't know, maybe you won't agree with me, but I do feel like marriage is not just a union with you and your partner. I feel like marriage is a 3-person union between you, your partner, and God. And I feel like there are, I don't know, I just feel like when people get divorced, or are people getting divorced, I mean, I know you can get divorced over dire circumstances, But nowadays I feel like people are getting divorced for petty things, you know. I'm just speaking from my opinion, because I've never been married before, but I know a lot of people who've been married, and I'm just gonna be real, like, they don't stick around till death do us part. And I know there's other circumstances that might make you leave, but I don't know. For example, so this is just hypothetical, and I've been watching The Crown on Netflix. So in the series, Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip got married right before Queen Elizabeth's father passed away. So once her father passed away, she had to step to the throne, and she had to take the crown because she was the oldest daughter. And you know, it was kind of like a big thing. Like I feel like, well, so Prince Philip, he didn't take it very well, you know. He wanted to be there for her, but at the same time, it was like his manlyhood, his ego was just kind of like not in agreement with it, you know. And you know, he had like his moods and stuff like that. And you know, right then in their relationship, early on, he could have pretty much walked away. He could have said that he could have said he didn't want to be in that position. He didn't want her to be the, you know, the crown, the face of the crown. He didn't want her to, you know, have the big role in the relationship, and you know, things like that. He could have walked away, but he didn't. And even when years went by, there was a lot of disagreements between them, and they, you know, had a lot of, you know, arguments and stuff like that. And there was a lot of times that he wanted to walk away. And there was even a moment when he kind of gave her an ultimatum, you know, saying, you know, so I don't remember what it was, but he gave her an ultimatum. And you know, I know that's kind of not good. I know that's not good in a relationship at all, but you know, it was so many times that he could have walked away, but he didn't. Because when you marry a person, this is just from my perspective. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me. But I just feel like when you marry a person, you go in front of God and you tell God that you're going to commit to this, you know. And I know people get divorced because of dire circumstances, but I just feel like I don't know, like for a long time, like for a couple years now, I have been just like marinating on the fact, because I've just been marinating on the fact that people, you know, just get married just for the hell of it, or get married, not even get married for the hell of it, but get a divorce for the hell of it, or just because, you know, you disagree on certain things. But don't get me wrong, I know that there's a lot of people like who get married and stay together forever, and I know there's people that grow apart, and I know that there are different relationships and different situations out there. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't, like, I really can't, you know, predict the future, and I don't know how my marriage is going to work, or even if it's going to be successful. Like, I can't, determine that myself, but I'm going to try my hardest for my marriage to last. And and I think the main thing about a marriage is letting God in, because I feel like at times, this is just my opinion, but I feel like women and men look for the answer in their partner, but maybe they should be looking for the answer in God. Because, like I said before, when you get into a marriage, it's not just you and him, or her and you. It's you, her, and God, or you, him, and God, So I do think that you need to pray about certain things. I do think that God will fix the things that you feel like are not valid in your relationship. And yeah. So yeah, that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. Maybe you guys can give me some insight about different things, especially if you're married. I would like to know, like, what is the right thing and what is not the right thing. Or just, comment, okay? Just comment. But yeah, so the next topic that I wanted to discuss was kids. Yes, girl, we're talking about marriage, we're talking about kids, we're talking about, the whole nine. Okay, so kids. Okay, so while we're on the topic of kids, I just wanted to tell y'all this, because I don't know, like, I get this a lot. I get it a lot, okay? And I just be like, what the heck? So when I used to work at my prior job, I used to get a lot of remarks to me of, like, wow, you don't have kids. Wow, you're about to be you're about to be going on 26, 27. You don't have any kids. And I just be looking like, no. Am I supposed to? Well, I didn't say this to them, but in my head I'm like, am I supposed to? And I think that's because it's been normalized for people to have kids young, and it's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people want to have their kids young, and they want to get it out the way, but that's just not what God has for me right now. I just feel like if it happens, it's going to happen, and it's going to happen at my time, my moment. I can't rush things. I can't, you know, I can't, I can't say this is going to happen in my life. I mean, I do have some influence over my life, but I think God has the majority of the influence. And I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like God is going to tell me when he wants me to raise one of his children. So yeah, like, I don't know, like, that is just really shocking. That was just always shocking to me when older guys used to come up to me and say, oh, you don't have kids? Wow. Not even just that, but you're not married, or you don't have kids. And I just be like, no, like, I'm still trying to figure out me, okay? Like, I'm trying to figure out what makes me tick, what makes me happy. I'm still trying to convey self-love, and, I'm trying to get my career and my, I'm trying to get my career popping. I'm trying to do all this stuff for me. And God is when God is ready to plant that seed, he gonna do it, okay? And you not gonna even expect it. And that's one thing that I'm learning not to do in life, is to try to have everything, planned out to the T, because I know that there's a lot of women out there that do that. They try to dictate every single thing. They try to plan every single thing that happens in their life, and that's kind of good and it's kind of bad, because me personally, I've learned, because I'm a Cancer, so I overthink like crazy. I dwell on things. I just and I'm learning at 27 and a half. I'm learning to not do that. I'm learning to just let day by day go by, and whatever happens, because I can't control it. I can't control the things that happen in my life. I have to be free. Like I can't wreck my brain trying to figure out, oh, is this going to be perfect? Oh my God, am I gonna have this wedding dress? Oh my God, am I gonna have this many kids? Am I going to and there's things that I don't want for myself. Like, I don't want to be a baby mama. I want to be married before I have kids. There's a, what am I trying to say? There's goals or aspirations that I have for myself, but I'm not gonna let it get to the point where I'm jotting down on a pad how I want my life to go step by step, if you guys get what I'm saying. So, like, I can have things planned out, but at the same time, I have to let things be, So, yeah, so I don't know, like, I just wanted to touch on those topics. Maybe you guys can, chime in and tell me what you guys' thoughts are. Maybe you guys can give me some feedback. Yeah, so like I said, all of these makeup products are going to be listed down below if you think that you want to get at them, because this is my everyday makeup routine. I literally do this routine literally every time I do my makeup. Like, I never do anything different. I never do anything fancy. This is it for me. Okay, so I thank you guys for watching this video. I know this video was kind of different. Make sure you guys put in the comments down below if you like this kind of video, if you guys want me to talk about other topics, because girl, we could get down, okay? But I thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you are new, just subscribe. It's free and it won't hurt you. But yeah, so I thank you guys for watching this video. Bye.
Thinking about bringing you online. I wish you would come home, but I'm just trying to balance my space. I'm just trying to take my space.